Hey guys, welcome back to Fishing Tackle channel. I've owned this Saltiga, Daiwa Saltiga reel for a little over a year, and I kind of wanted to give you a follow-up, sort of my um, review of this reel. So, when I purchased this, actually I got it for a gift. Uh, this was still around with tax and all about $320. So now you can't buy those anymore. And this was purchased through Amazon Japan and shipped from there because this is made in Japan. The US in the last 6 months started selling this. I'm not sure if it's also made in Japan. It might be specifically for the US. So it may not, my review may not be same as the one sold in the US. I believe in the US it costs over like $5.99 now. Even Japan with all the inflation and exchange rates, you won't get this for $300 anymore. This will cost you like $500 even if it's shipped. But I'll get right to what the issue's been. So the issue's been in less than a year. Maybe like my fifth or sixth use, I guess. The screw got loose. So when I was jiggling like this, I could feel it while I'm reeling. I could feel it jiggling. And then eventually the screw was coming off, and I tried to tighten it up. The thread itself in the screw was gone. And then once I took it apart, you could tell right here, these parts were bent. I don't know if you could see it. So, it can't be that my arm strength is so strong that I bent this or loosened the screw and loosened the thread of it. I think, but I've definitely had an issue with this. So, um, another second issue was that I couldn't find a replacement nut for this. I tried everything. I don't know if it's fairly new. You just can't buy it. So luckily, I had these Gomexus, I guess, extra nut that I was using for something else, and I used this to put it together. And this comes loose, so it's kind of temporary. So I had to get one of those screw cement type of, not cement, but like one of those thread keeper thing, which has been working well. And I had to move my handle from the original one, which came with on top for a stronger or a bigger torque. I had to move it down here, and it's been fine. But again, the nut itself that came with it for a reel that costs over $500 now, right? Shouldn't have any issue because it's either poor quality or some. I mean, it can't be my usage because I've owned this for about 3 years, and this is something that I use for every trip. Not a single issue with my thread. I mean, with the nut or the handle. And this is another Saltiga BJ, and I've had this for almost like 4 years. Saltiga, the older version. And I've never had issue with this. It is a better nut compared to the other one, but not a single issue. And this is made in Korea. I believe this is also made in Japan, so that's something to watch out for if you're planning on to pay $500 for a reel like this. Uh, just to let you know, made in Japan one, there is going to be this handle issue. You may have it. I mean, again, I don't think it's my strength. I wasn't muscling. I usually let the drag do its thing, and I reel it up, but just had a, I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say about this. So instead, I would recommend going with Osea jigger from Shimano. I think it's so much smoother. The handles are, let me see, handles are almost identical. size right here. Jigging handle. Size is very similar. This is a Saltiga 2215, I believe. This is also made in Shimano in Japan. And I like this right here, your tension knob, almost like a lever drag right here. It is a star drag, by the way. But just overall handle, the quality of it, I feel like if I had to do it again, I'll probably would not buy another Saltiga. Instead, I'll get a Osea jigger. So this one is a F custom, and it doesn't cost more. It's actually, I paid $298 for this at one time. I don't think you're gonna get that price anymore. I think maybe you could still get it for like $350, but yeah. Ultimately, like, if I had to do it again, I would. I don't think I'm gonna buy another Saltiga because of the bad experience I had with this reel. I'll eventually have to find a handle to change, get a replacement handle, because this one is done. I think if this doesn't work out, if this falls apart too, I'm gonna have to get a new handle. And again, they don't have it out. It's been out. This reel's been out in Japan for a while. I would have to buy it from Japan. It's gonna be way too expensive with the tariff now. Yeah, I won't be able to do that. The U.S. it just came out. I don't know why it came out. It took so long to come out, but I would imagine someone will come up with a custom handle for this one. So when that happens, I'll probably replace it. But again, if you're thinking of getting a Saltiga, just go with Osea jigger. Much superior, higher quality, well made, much smoother too. And I use this for my towel fishing, and I'll probably use this again in the future. It's been great. Super smooth. My buddy has a regular jigger, and he couldn't say enough about it compared to his pen. He was like struggling to reel with the pen, and then he went back to his Shimano, and he was talking about how smooth and much easier it was to reel it in. So yeah, that's my review. And if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys later again.